Hey guys, it's Sandy. I'm going to show you my favorite granola recipe. This is the best one that I have ever found. It is delicious. It is nutritious. You put the best ingredients in it. You know, when you buy that stuff in the grocery store, you don't know what all is in it and the kind of oils that they use. This is a coconut oil. You can find coconut oil in any grocery store. It is super healthy. This is a great granola. It's morning here. I made it last night, but I'm going to show you how I put it together and how I like to eat it at the beginning of my day. You can use it on yogurt. You can use it as a bowl of cereal, or you can put it on top of fruit. It's how I choose to do it when it's the morning, because fruit helps detox your body in the morning. It's already detoxed all night long while you're sleeping. Fruit just keeps it detoxing. Okay, you guys, I think you're going to love this recipe. Here we go. So first of all, we're going to add 4 cups of rolled oats. I really like these sprouted rolled oats. You can get them at Costco. You can get them on Amazon. I got them on Amazon. To this, I'm adding 1/4 cup of pumpkin seed. I got these on Amazon, but you could get them. I've seen them at Aldi's. I'm sure they're at Kroger's or any grocery store. So we need 1 cup total of nuts. I'm going to chop them up into bite-sized pieces. I am personally doing pecans and walnuts. You can do any kind of nuts that you like. You could add almonds and pistachios. I've never tried cashews, so I don't know how they would do in granola, but these other nuts do great for granola. And you know, nuts are just a healthy fat, and they're just so good for us. I make sure that they're bite-sized. Just whenever they're going on top of granola or going in something, it's better to have them bite-sized. Now to this, you need 1/2 cup of coconut oil. I use the organic, cold-pressed, unrefined coconut oil. You know, the stuff you buy in the grocery store, you just have no idea what you're getting in your granola. It's so easy to make, and then you get the good stuff. You also need 1/2 cup of maple syrup or 1/2 cup of honey. I'm using maple syrup. Again, this just puts the sweet flavor in, but without the sugar. This is a better alternative. And the beauty of it is maple syrup and honey have so many good properties to them that are just really good for your body. I need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You want a pure vanilla, not an imitation vanilla. The cap is 1 teaspoon on its own. So 2 teaspoons of that. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I love the cinnamon flavor, so I just make them 2 big cinnamon or 2 big teaspoons of that. And then you're going to need a pinch of salt, because salt brings out the flavor in things. It brings out the flavor in sweet. I think that probably maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon to 1/4 of a teaspoon right there. I just have a nice little pinch just to give it some flavor. I would say that was 1/4 of a teaspoon. Anyway, then you just take your spoon or your hands if you want to, but you just start mixing this up and get everything well incorporated with the maple syrup and the coconut oil. Those are the things that help it all stick together here. Now you can use this granola to put on top of yogurt, or you could use it as a cereal, and you could just put your milk in here and eat it that way. You could put it on top of just about anything. Granola is good mostly whenever you know it's actually really good stuff. It's a good source of fiber. You got the seeds and nuts in here for a healthy fat. Just the stuff in the store, you have no idea what you're getting. You've got to read every single label, or you can just make it at home, and you can make tons of batches for way less than what you're making it, or that what you buy it in the grocery store. Okay, just like that, we're done. I will probably put some dried fruit in, but the dried fruit will not go in until after it is cooked, because in the oven you don't want the dried fruit to get all too dried up and yucky. Now you can spray your pan if you want, just so it doesn't stick. I'm going to use parchment paper. That way I don't have hardly any cleanup. Just spread it out into a nice thin layer, as much as you can on your pan here. And then we're going to stick it in the oven, and halfway through we're going to turn it. Now 350 degrees for 20 minutes is how long we're putting this in. 10 minutes, halfway in, I'm going to take it out and stir it around and then put it back in for another 10 minutes. So I'll show you what it looks like whenever it's done. Here it is. It's all done out of the oven. It's kind of crispy. You have to let it cool completely before you use it. It gets kind of crunchy if you let it cool completely. You can put this over your yogurt. You could put this, use it as cereal, as I said. You could make a fruit bowl and put this all over the fruit bowl. So I just take a bowl of fruit. I have some frozen blueberries and frozen bananas. I just keep a bag of bananas in the freezer all the time. So I'm going to put these in the microwave and get them de-thawed a bit, and I'll show you how I do this. So on my berries, I am going to add some chia seeds to this. Now I actually have this that I keep in the freezer, and it's just chia seeds that have been ground down with some flaxseed. I do this so I don't have these stuck in my teeth, because that happens all the time. Plus I put the ground ones in my energy balls whenever I make the power balls. So I'm going to put that on top, and then I'm going to add my granola. So I have some granola on top of my berries and my bananas, and I'm going to add a little bit of cacao nibs. Now you don't need to do this, but you get to add anything that you want, but I love chocolate and I love the cacao nibs, and it's put some crunch in there for me. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to cut up my peach and put that on, and then I'm going to top it with some coconut milk. I make my own coconut milk and almond milk all the time. It's super easy. I made a couple videos on there that I'll put in the description. Or you can even use Greek yogurt and put your granola on top of that if you want. Take a look at all that goodness in a bowl. Lots of fruit, so it's got good fiber. Got some good healthy fats in there with the nuts in here. I'm going to put a little bit of milk on top. I can also put a spoon of peanut butter or almond butter on there. It just gives more staying power, gives some protein in there, some healthy fat. Then you're not going to be hungry at all until lunchtime because of this good, fulfilling breakfast. I am going to put the recipe in the description below. I hope you enjoy this. Until next time, I'm out.